Hey there, everyone. I'm so excited to go shopping today because our beach trip is just a few days away, and I'm thrifting to find some vacation clothes on a budget. I'm really thinking just comfy clothes, comfy t shirts, and really just comfy all around, but for cheap. So let's hunt for some deals today and see what awesome finds I can bring home with me. Now, the main point of shopping today is for our beach trip, but I will be also looking for some clothes that maybe I can turn into some profit selling on eBay. Now, I'm shopping at a local Goodwill store, and it's not known for smelling the greatest sometimes or having the greatest items. This is definitely a store that you probably won't find a lot of high end things here simply because our town just probably really doesn't have a lot of those types of people that buy that much high end brands. I would have to go to probably a bigger city a little further out if I want to find some higher end brands. All the t-shirts were only $2.99, and I came across this North Face t-shirt. After I got to looking around on it, I noticed a white spot on the back, which was a little disappointing, and I thought it was paint at first. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping that it'll come off. I didn't really set a budget in my mind today either, but I was hoping to spend less than $20 on everything. I don't really need a lot of things, I just wanted a few new items to feel like my wardrobe is a little refreshed before we go on a trip. I worked from home for a few years. My wardrobe tended to dwindle a little bit, and I went from having casual work clothes and sweaters and jackets to pretty much t-shirts and lounge pants and shorts, and my wardrobe just isn't up to par as it should be. And that's okay. That's just my fault for letting myself let it go down a little bit as I worked from home because I felt like not a lot of people saw me, only my husband every day, and I just wanted to be comfortable to get the job done, and I let my wardrobe slide in the meantime. Now, as you're watching today, if you see some brands that I totally overlooked because I didn't know what they were, if you see anything good that I missed, leave me a comment below and I just might go back and get it. I like to buy solid colored t-shirts when I can find them, and especially if they're Banana Republic, a solid t-shirt will pretty much go with anything and you don't have to worry about matching everything so hard. And I love this t-shirt because I wear tons of black. My husband says I wear too much black and I avoid people. But the only problem was I don't drink coffee, or else this would have been a perfect fit for me. And where we're in the middle of summer, a lot of the summer clothes have been picked over, and they're really not bringing that many more out anymore. I think people are just waiting for this fall to bring their fall clothes out. And once they see that everything's probably not fitting well, or they're just tired of wearing it, then the fall stuff will start to pick up. But as far as summer things right now, there's barely any shorts or any women's t-shirts on the shelves right now. Our particular Goodwill, they'll have everything in a certain section like t-shirts or sweaters. They'll have a set price for them. But if you notice very carefully on some of the higher end items, they have a special price tag on them that will price that item higher than what's in that section. And you can generally tell if that's a bigger name brand item. I was hoping to find a good name brand fleece jacket or maybe a track top jacket, but I had no luck in finding any of that today for me. And I came across a Stanley Aladdin thermos that looked quite old, so that got my attention. So I stood there a few minutes trying to look it up on eBay and some other places. It was selling for $3.99, but it didn't look like it would be something that might sell. I came out of the store with some pretty good finds today, and I didn't show you everything that I picked up, but I'm very excited with what I did end up with. I did go to another thrift store, but it was a little more crowded in there. There were just too many people, and I didn't want to draw any attention to myself recording. But I found some other great things at that store as well, and I'm pretty happy with what I can wear to the beach now. And I'll be sharing all of those things with you as soon as I get home, and I'll let you know what the prices were and how much I spent. The first item that I brought home with me is this flannel shirt. It's the Time and True brand. It's from Walmart. And I was really just looking for a simple shirt that I could maybe slip on at the beach when sometimes it gets a little too cool in the evening. Or for instance, if we go in a restaurant and they have the air conditioner turned way up, I just wanted something that would kind of blend with everything easily. And of course, it's black. And I paid $4.99 for this shirt. I found this black polo t-shirt for $2.99. And I did bring home this North Face t-shirt for $2.99. It did have that white spot on the back, but I stood there in the store a little bit and tried to just kind of see if I could get it out, and it came out as far as I know, so hopefully that stain is gone. The shirt has been worn a little bit because the graphic on the shirt is a little cracked, but that doesn't really bother me. And the last item that I sort of fell back into the high school days when I saw this hanging on the rack, and I got really excited because I thought, is that what I think it is hanging there? Because just a few days ago, me and my husband were talking about this very same bag that I used to carry in high school, and here's one on the racks. It's in very good condition. It was only $4.99, so this thing came home with me. Now, I had a JanSport in high school. It wasn't this exact same bag, but it was a JanSport. It was deep purple, and it had the suede on the bottom of it. But when I saw this was a JanSport, it made me smile so big, and that's why I brought it home with me for $4.99. For the items I bought at this store, I spent a total of $15.96. And I mentioned earlier that I went to another thrift store, but I didn't record because it was so crowded in there. I found this LL Bean strap shirt, and I believe it was $8.99. Their prices are a little bit higher, but they tend to have a better selection of clothing. And I found this Eddie Bauer polo shirt. It was $8.99 also. I found these Lee brand shorts for $6.99. And they're one of my favorite brands for shorts and blue jeans because I have to have a petite size or short size jeans. So Lee is my favorite when it comes to shorts and jeans. And for $4.99, I found this Tommy Hilfiger shirt. So I found a pretty good selection of shirts just to wear to the beach. We're just going for a few days, but this gives me a little more variety than the graphic t-shirts that I usually wear that are simply wore out. And for the items at the second store, I spent a total of $29.96. The grand total that I spent today was $45.92. So if I had bought all of these clothes at full price, it would have been well over $200. Next week, I'll be taking you to a brand new store looking for things to resell or fix up to make a little extra cash. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next week.